Okay, guys, let's get started. So, I welcome you all to this Microsoft Intune overview session. So, in this session, I'm going to discuss about um, Intune, historical background, then what are the functionalities of Intune on a high level, right? Then, where Intune services are running, how we take license, Intune license, right? Why do we use Intune? What are the features of Intune? Why do we need to learn Intune, right? What is the market, uh, vacancies of Intune? How much salary you can expect uh, after taking this course, and then what are the Microsoft related exams, right? We are going to discuss about those things, and then what are the topics which we are going to cover in this uh, training. So, first of all, uh, I want you guys to introduce yourself. Tell me about your background, your IT experience, your expectation from this uh, training. So, 1 minute. Let me go to people. Yeah. And yeah. So, can you speak up, Sushmita, please? What is your IT background, your expectation from this Intune training?
Yeah, hi Kashif. I came from non-IT 2 years back. I worked as as a content moderator. So I'm interested to come into IT. So that's why I took this session.
Okay. So you
And
do
my
not have
husband
any.
also
Okay.
working in this role only. That's why I'm interested to.
So you have IT experience or you do not have any IT
I
experience?
don't have any IT experience.
Okay. So you are
Mm.
coming from a non-IT background.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So in which field you are working in non-IT world?
That is like YouTube review.
YouTube review. Okay.
Yeah.
Understood. Fine. No worries. Thank you for the
Thank,
introduction.
thank, thank.
Jatinder.
Hi, Kashif. Myself, Jatinder. I have 13 years experience in telecom in operation maintenance. And now I'm searching job in IT field and previous have no experience in IT. No? But
Okay.
I have heard from my one friend from who is working in SCCM in SCL. He told me to learn skill about Intune.
Okay. Okay. So you are also from non-IT background. Okay, guys.
Yes.
Thank you for the introduction. Puradvi.
Yeah, Saket, good morning. I have around 5 years of experience in HCM. Here I have different systems like 2303 and 07. Like that, I have around 5 years of experience in HCM. Present in our organization, they are trying to introduce and start the implementation. That's why I'm taking the
Okay.
project.
Thank you for the introduction. Tas.
Hi, my name is Taj, and I have about 5 years experience in IT, and I'm gonna upgrade my skills to get Intune jobs. That's my expectation.
Okay, 5 years of experience in IT in which field?
Desktop support.
Desktop support. Okay. Thank you for the introduction. Jagpal.
Hi, I have 6 years of experience in IT, but last couple of years I was on disability, so can't do the job. And now I'm searching for the job in IT field again. I had experience in application support in the past.
Okay. Thank you for the introduction. Altaf.
Yeah, hi Kaushik. We have 4 years of experience as a system admin. So
Mhm.
in order to upgrade my team, so I'm doing this course. Yeah.
Okay. So apart from Sushmita and Jatinder, you all are from IT world already. Okay. Fine, no worries. I am gonna take you through this slide. I hope you guys can see my screen, right?
Yes, yes.
Can okay. Okay, guys. So let's get started. So I am gonna introduce myself first. My name is Kashif. I am from uh, Mumbai, India. I have somewhere around 15 years of practical IT experience. I work as architect. My primary roles and responsibility is to design and implement technologies for organizations. Uh, I have implemented various technologies so far. Apart from my day-to-day activities, I am involved in training, wherein I have trained more than 40,000 students globally. So I take online training, classroom training, corporate training, plus I have my uh, training videos on a few platforms. Um, Apart from the training, I am involved in the project task as well. Now, my education background is I am a MSc IT in information technology, and I have done various Microsoft certification. Apart from this one, I have expertise on various technologies like Intune, SCCM, Active Directory, Azure, PowerShell, application packaging, and Microsoft 365. This is my website address and email address. So that's about me, guys. Now let me take you to the next slide, which talks about Intune. Now, what is Intune? Intune is a Microsoft product which came in the market in the year 2010. Now, it is not a new product. It's a matured product now, almost there in the market for the past 15 years now. Okay, so it was okay before COVID. Till 2018 or 19, it was going okay. It was not um, being implemented in almost every organization before. But after COVID, what happened? People started working from home. Most of the people, right? You have a hybrid kind of scenario, or you uh, do work from home only. So most of the organization are, they have implemented this that people may work from home or uh, hybrid, right? So what is happening, the devices, people are using their devices like laptops or mobile phones outside the office premises, right? So their laptop is not in the office premises, they are outside. So it was getting difficult to manage the devices through other uh, product like SCCM. SCCM, you also know that it is a Microsoft product, but SCCM is equipped to manage the devices inside the office premises. But after COVID-19, what happened? People started working from home. So it was difficult to manage the devices outside the office premises, right? Then Intune was started moving like a monster. So in the last 5-6 years, Intune is implemented in almost all big size and medium size organization. Okay, wherever you go, you will find Intune because of its functionalities. It can manage devices over the internet. You don't need to be inside office premises to receive Intune policies, right? So in 2010, it is released by Microsoft. It was going okay till 2018 or 19. After that, it is now moving like a monster. Almost every organization is going towards Intune because of the comprehensive feature of this one. So what are the main feature of Intune? MDM and MAM. You can manage mobile device You can do mobile device management and mobile application management. MAM. You can manage application inside the device, or you can manage the whole device itself. Okay. So as Intune administrator, you will get Intune uh, access, Intune website access in the web portal. And from this web portal, you can define policies, you can set applications, you can create compliance policy. There are various things which you can do it from this portal, right? And then that policy will be given, will be stored in Intune services in the backend, and then those policies will be applied on the devices. So the devices which you can manage from Intune is Windows device. You see Windows device, MacBook, Android, Windows Phone, iOS, iPad device plus Linux device. So you are basically covering all leading operating systems, whatever the leading operating system in the globe, right? Windows is the leading one, then Apple, then Android, then Linux. You are covering all of them. Through Intune, you can manage all these kind of devices. Now let's come to the mobile application. So you can manage the application inside the device. For example, Outlook or WhatsApp or uh, Excel or any application which you would like to control. You can do it from Intune portal. Right? These are the things in the device management. These are the things in application management. So when we go in the training, then you will get more understanding how the policies are designed, how we apply those policies to the devices, how we manage the application. Okay. Now, why do we need to manage the device? Because of multiple devices, and the devices are located in multiple region. So let's assume that you have a company, right? Your organization is let's say ABC Private Limited. ABC Private Limited. This is your organization. Now you are working as Intune administrator. Suppose you are in Toronto, right? Here you are located as Intune administrator. Now your headquarter is in New York. Now New York has 3,000 devices. Chennai has 5,000 devices. That means your number of employees, right? You have 3,000 employees in New York, 5,000 employees in Chennai, 10,000 in London, 20,000 in Mumbai, 4,000 in California. Then you have in Berlin, Paris, Dubai, Toronto, and Sydney. So total, like, let's assume you have 50,000 devices all over the globe, or 50,000 users. So those 50,000 users will be using their laptops, right? They will be using laptops, they will be using iPhone, iPad, or Windows device, or MacBook, or Linux device. So 50,000 devices you have to manage, okay, all over the globe. So as Intune administrator, suppose you are in Toronto, you will have control over all these 50,000 devices. Okay, for example, somebody comes from Chennai and he says, I need to install Office 365 in 500 devices. So from Intune portal, you can, what you do from Toronto itself, you don't have to come down to Chennai. You from Intune portal, you can deploy application to 500 devices in Chennai, right? Suppose somebody comes from London, let's say he says, I need um, Google Chrome in 10,000 devices in London. So from Intune portal, you can deploy policies, application, right? Then you can deploy policies to the devices to block certain functionalities of the devices or to unblock, right? So let's say I have to block um, Windows Store from all the devices in 50,000 devices. Windows devices. So we can deploy the policies and that policy will get applied on all the devices, right? Suppose somebody lost his device in Dubai. So now his laptop is lost, or he lost his iPhone or Android device. So we can initiate the wipe of the device, factory reset. So the device will get, the data will get erased from the device. Okay. Now there are like 10,000 devices in Paris and they are Windows 10. So we can upgrade those devices from Windows 10 to Windows 11 from Intune, right? There are various things which you can do it from Intune. You will have complete control of the device. You can restart device, you can rename device, you can factory reset device, you can take control of the device, you can deploy applications to the device, you can uninstall application, you can deploy policies to the device. So it's under your command. That's the reason we need Intune to control the device, to manage the device, and manage the application inside the device. So your task as Intune administrator, you will be given task to deploy application, to deploy policies, to do all these things. Understood? So Intune is needed for device management and device application management. Now Intune services is basically running on Azure. Yes, Jakpal, what you have question?
So yeah, just a question. Like how many maximum device the Intune can manage?
You can manage millions of devices. Intune does not have any uh, limit. In SCCM we have limit, but Intune, why Intune does not have? Because of the license. The number of license you take, the number of devices you will be able to manage. Got it?
And do we need a VPN to push the applications on the
No,
devices or
no, no, no.
all right?
It is all on internet. VPN is needed for SCCM. Okay.
Thank you.
Now, Intune services is basically running on Azure Cloud Data Center. Azure is what? It's a public data center and it is located in more than 60 countries now. More than 60 countries you will find Intune. I mean Azure Cloud Data Center. And Intune is running on that one. Okay. Now, how Intune services are running on Azure Cloud Data Center? First, you understand the data center. What is data center? Data center is like a big building. It's the outside view of the data center. So you have Google data center, then Microsoft data center, then you have IBM data center, right? Oracle data center, Amazon data center. There are various data centers available. Now Azure is one of them. Azure is from Microsoft. So it will always be in the remote area. It will not be in the city. Why? Because if you uh, take this kind of infrastructure in the city, it will be very costly. So it is in the remote area to save the cost. So the data center, you might have heard that Microsoft put their data center under the sea, right? Under the sea, there, they put some container and put the data center inside the sea so that to save some cost. So data center is gonna be like this. You will have big building. Inside that building, you have multiple floors. Let's say 10-story building or 20-story building, right? Now inside the data center, you will see this kind of containers. Okay, these are the containers. How many containers? Let's say there are, let's assume that this is a floor, first floor for Intune, right? First floor for Intune. On that floor, only Intune containers will be there. Let's say there are 1,000 containers. Container, this is the container, right? This is the container. These are the containers. So 1,000 containers. Okay, so 1,000 container has multiple racks. As you see, these are the racks. Inside those racks, you have high configured servers. These are high configured servers on the racks. So these 1,000 containers, combination of these 1,000 containers are called Azure Service Fabric Cluster. So on the first floor, you have like 1,000 container. So the combination of that 1,000 container is called Azure Service Fabric cluster. Inside that cluster, you have 1000 containers. Inside that 1000 containers, maybe you have like 50,000 racks, right? 50,000 racks. Inside the 50,000 racks, you have, let's say, assume 1 lakh or 100,000 high configured servers, high configured servers, right? Let's assume that, okay? These are just random figures I am giving, but understand the concept. So Azure services are basically running on Intune services are running basically on Azure Service Fabric cluster. Okay, so when you create your subscription, suppose you are in India and this is India data center, so your subscription will always be created in the location which is closest to you. So if you're in India, your subscription will get created here in India data center. If you are in US, then your subscription will get created in US data center. Okay, this is how it is done. Now, this is the inside view of the data center. Now, this is the high level diagram of Intune architecture. This is all done by Microsoft. You don't have to add, remove any feature from here. It's all being managed by Microsoft. You don't have to maintain the server. You don't need to make sure all the server is running all the time. It is a SaaS kind of product. SaaS means software as a service, like Gmail. You just take subscription of Gmail, like create account, that's it. You start receiving emails. You don't have to maintain the server. You don't need to make sure the emails are up and running all the time. It's their responsibility. Similarly, this architecture is running all the time in the backend. It's their responsibility. You just start taking the you take the subscription and you are all set to go. So Intune services basically running on Azure Cloud Data Center, and this is the high level diagram of Intune services. So when you create your subscription, you get web console. From that web console, you do what? Configuration and reporting, and then your information goes to Graph API. Graph API is what is your communication bridge, which acts like a mediator between you and Intune services in the backend. So Graph API will understand your requirement and it will pass on the information to Microsoft Intune services. In Microsoft Intune services has various features. So depends on your requirement. It goes here, either configure device or protect data or manage application, right? So suppose if you have to deploy application and all, it comes here. If you have to configure device, it comes here, or protect data, right? So from that web console, you do the configuration in the backend. And Intune has various integration, like Microsoft Intra ID is integrated in Intune. SCCM is integrated in Intune. Various app stores like Apple App Store, Google Play Store, Microsoft Store included in Intune, integrated in Intune. You have managed Google Play, then Microsoft Windows Defender is there, right? So these are the things which are integrated in Intune already, right? Like mobile threat defense connector, Microsoft tunnel, network access control partner. These are all integrated. Defender, you can use that feature. Now, what all app devices you can manage? You can manage Windows devices, Mac OS, Android, iOS, iPad, Linux, Android, and you can manage application on iOS devices, iPad, and Android. You can deploy updates from Windows Update for Business to your Android devices. You can deploy updates on iOS devices. You can deploy updates on Windows devices. Okay. There are other features of Intune like Intune Suite, then Windows Autopilot, Endpoint Analytics, Intune. Sorry, this one. 1 minute. Right. So we will discuss about these things later on when we do the actual training. Now Intune has various competitors. Now Intune services are far more better than these third-party services. Intune has various things which are not included in all these competitors, like Mobile Iron, right? Workspace ONE, IBM 360. Then you have Citrix, Jamfro, Tanium, Hexnode, BlackBerry, SOTI, Cisco. These are competitors of Intune, but very tiny in front of Intune, because wherever you go, all you find Intune in almost all big size and medium size organization. These tiny competitors, maybe you will find in a small organization, in some organization, and most of the organizations are now moving towards Intune, because Intune has far better functionalities than these tiny competitors, right? Now, why Intune is better? Because of these reasons. Easy to deploy. It has integration with Microsoft product already. Unified management. It's a SaaS kind of product. It's very cheap for Microsoft customer. This is the big reason why you take Intune. Other third-party product is expensive. Then cross-platform support. You have support for Android, iOS, iPad, MacBook, right? Then automation you can do. Remote work enablement, that means your employees need not come to office. They don't need to come to office premises to work for Intune policies, to get the Intune policies. It is all on internet, right? Comprehensive device management, there are various things which you can do. You have security and compliance feature. You can deploy configuration profile. You can deploy application, conditional access. It has a far more enhanced security feature than its competitors. Simplified device enrollment, it's pretty easy. And update and innovation. This is done by Microsoft. They are updating and they are adding more and more innovation to this. Now, why should you learn Intune? Why you learn Intune? Because of these reasons. Point number one, it's a matured product. It's not a new product, because if in new product, what happens? You don't have clarity whether it is going to sustain in the market or not. Plus, if you face any challenges, some issues, where will you get those issues resolution, right? Because you don't have any um, you know like very less number of people are utilizing that product. So um, you always choose a technology which is good in the market, to make your career. First point is whether it is a matured product or not. It is there in the market for the past 15 years. Plus, it is being utilized in almost big size and medium size organization. That's the reason Intune usage is very high now. So you will find good vacancies all over the places. Good salary. People are earning somewhere around $50 per hour. You can, yeah, some of my students are getting more than $70 or $80 per hour. Those who are in US, Canada, Australia, or European countries. Maybe Jakpal can highlight, give more light on that one in the current
Yeah,
market.
yeah, that's right. So probably here in Intune, they get like 60, 70, $80 an hour.
Right. In US?
In Canada.
In Canada. You are in Canada. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have my students who are getting more than $50 per hour in mostly in US, Canada, and European countries. Now, if you are in India, then you get the average. These are average salary, guys. It's not like you can go to the train in any organization and you can say that I should get this amount of money. It's the average salary. Some people are getting less than this and some people are getting more than this. So in India, the average salary for Intune administrators who have like minimum 3 years of experience in IT world or non-IT world uh, is getting around 8 lakh per annum average salary. Okay. Now anyone from IT and non-IT background can easily learn this. Sushmita and one more person. So you guys are from non-IT world, right? But don't worry about it, because it is pretty easy. You don't have to, configure any database here. You don't need to uh, implement any uh, architecture. Everything is designed by Microsoft. Everything is done by Microsoft. You only need to follow some steps to achieve your task. So you don't need to learn any coding, and no programming languages are required. No C, C++ or Python or Java or coding languages. Okay. All are GUI based. Then online resources are available. This is very important, guys. If you are choosing any technology to learn, make sure you have the resources available. That means if you would like to achieve some task, if you Google it out, do you get websites, step by step information? Yes, Microsoft has already given, and there are various websites from different people, thousands of websites which will guide you how to achieve your task in Intune, because it is there in the market for the past 15 years. So people are writing about this Intune for the past 15 years now. So you get information how to achieve your task, plus the solution in case if you are facing some challenges, some issues in Intune while working as Intune administrator in any organization. You can Google it out or go to ChatGPT or any other website. You will find the solution. People might have faced the same problem what you are facing, so they might have written something, so you can relate your issues and try to pinpoint and fix the issues uh, from the given solution, right? So resources are available. So this is very important when you are choosing any technology. If you are choosing any new technology, then it will be difficult to find online resources. Okay. Now, the last point is good career path. You can make your career as Intune administrator, level 1, level 2, level 3, architect. So there are multiple stages which you can elevate. Okay, so good career path. And Intune is going to be there in every organization. The way it is moving now, everyone is going from SCCM to Intune now. Almost everyone has gone from SCCM to Intune. 80% of the companies. So that's the reason you have good vacancies all over the places. Now, Intune is not free. You will have to pay for it. It's not like Gmail, wherein you use free services. You will have to pay for it. So you either take this Microsoft 365 license or standalone Intune license or enterprise mobility plus security license. Okay. The cost of the license is for a standalone is $8 per user per month. For which one? This one, standalone. Intune cost $8 per user per month. Now, how we are going to do our practical? We will do our practical on, each one of you will have to set up the practical lab on your computer. I will guide you step by step how to do it. But your computer needs to have this configuration, minimum configuration. You need to have Windows 10 or Windows 11 or MacBook, any one of them. Your personal computer, not your office computer. You need to have either Windows 10 or Windows 11 or Mac OS, personal computer. On that computer, you need to have 8 GB of RAM minimum, 4 core processor, and 100 GB free hard disk space. Plus, you need to have credit card or debit card to create Intune subscription and a mobile phone. So these three things are needed: a computer, credit card, and mobile phone. Now, what we are going to do on the computer, we will create one virtual machine, a new machine, a test box we will create, test machine. And that machine we will enroll into Intune. And we will enroll your device into Intune. So from Intune, we will control these two devices, not your physical laptop. We will create a virtual machine inside your computer. We'll be controlling that computer from Intune and your mobile phone, so that we will see how exactly the policies are deployed to the devices, how we deploy application policies, updates, and all. That way you will understand the concept. So you have to do practical as well. Theory, we'll do the theory plus practical. Okay. Now, any question from anyone so far? Hmm? You don't have any question, guys? Are you guys there?
Yeah. No questions so
Yes,
far.
yeah.
Okay. So what? Huh? No question. Okay. What all topics we are going to cover in Intune? So I have already shared with you, but I am gonna take you again in tinyurl.com/Intune SYL. You can type in your uh, mobile phone or a computer. You will get this one, Intune SYL. tinyurl.com/Intune SYL. When you hit enter on the keyboard, you will see the course content. So we are going to cover all these course content. Okay, these are all step by step we are going to cover, right? Like Windows Autopilot is also included in that one. Auto patch, co-management, onboard device into security portal, enroll device, a Linux device, Mac device, iOS, Android device. Okay, these are the course. This is the course content. Plus, after this training, if you would like to take exam and become certified, then you need to take this MD 102. MD 102. You take this exam and you get certified. So exam cost is around 165 US dollar if you are a US citizen and you stay in US. If you are in India, no matter where you staying, uh, probably I'll have to check. If you're in India, then you have to spend 4,865 rupees to take this exam. You will have to pay to Microsoft. So I will help you with this exam as well. Okay, after the training, how to take this exam and crack this. So plus you will, what all things you are going to get in this training, right? So you will get sorry, you will get we will do the practical, you will get the recording, course completion certificate, plus you will get the document and all, the document, the course material, the sample resume, then you will get question and answer, the interview question and answer and all. So that is going to be given uh, in this training, guys. So our training is gonna get started from tomorrow, right? Tomorrow we are going to do the training. And what time we are going to do the training, I have already informed you guys. That is gonna be at 7 a.m. India time. 7 a.m. India time, right? 7 to 8 a.m. 7 to 8 a.m. India time. Now you have to convert this time into your time zone. If you are in US or Canada, whether you are in CST or EST, so convert this time into your local time. If you are in EST, then it is going to be 9:30 p.m. US time. If you are in CST time zone, then it's going to be 8:30 p.m. your time. So daily 1 hour session we are going to do, daily 1 hour session, and it is going to be Monday to Friday. Okay, for US it is going to be Sunday to Thursday. Got it? Jakpal and Thas.
Yep, got it.
So Monday to Friday, India time, right? Daily 1 hour session we will do. Now, how many days it will take to finish all the topics? So basically, we will do 35 hours session maximum. 35-hour session, but that 35-hour session will take around minimum 45 days to finish all the topics, right? 45 days, because you will have Saturday and Sunday as well in this one, right? So we will not be doing Saturday and Sunday session on Saturday and Sunday. We'll do Monday to Friday. Okay, so and all the session will get recorded. In case if you miss any session, you will get the recording. But I do not want any of my student to miss any classes until it's very crucial reason. Okay, so you have to make sure you attend all the classes without fail. Okay, so 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. we will do the session tomorrow, daily 1 hour session, Monday to Friday, 35-hour session maximum, and it's gonna take 45 days to finish all the topics. Any question from anyone before we wrap it up? Jakpal, Thas,
No,
All
good.
good.
Altaf,
No question.
Prithvi, Sushmita, Jatinder. No question? Okay, so one last thing. If you guys are interested to continue from tomorrow, then you need to send me a message on this number, WhatsApp message, that you are interested to continue from tomorrow. So I will send you the details about the payment. You will have to enroll to this course. Okay, I'll send my bank account details and all. You need to make payment, and then you will get enrolled into Intune from tomorrow onwards. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. We'll meet tomorrow. Bye now. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye, Kashif.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.